This 10-year-old was given a supercar for his 10th birthday. When I was 10, all I wanted was a GameCube. Let's take a deeper look at this kid's $1.6 million car collection. Mompha Junior, who we will discuss in more detail later on, is known as the world's youngest billionaire, and his extravagant car collection that he can't even drive yet begins with the Rolls-Royce Wraith. The 2021 Wraith costs well over $500,000 with the basic trim level coming in at $635,000 and the Black Badge Edition hitting $735,000. The Rolls-Royce brand is the epitome of classy luxury. Every model impresses without the flashiness of sharp edges and extreme designs. All anyone needs to see is the double R in the center of the steering wheel, on the rims, and on the front end to know they are dealing with top-of-the-line style. No detail is overlooked. The hood ornament, named the Spirit of Ecstasy, has several anti-theft systems in place, since the bonnet sculpture version costs an incredible $200,000. This special hood ornament is made of platinum and 150 carats worth of diamonds. It's a good thing that every time the car is turned off or the Spirit of Ecstasy is suddenly moved, it retracts back into the car. Rolls-Royce doesn't skimp on what's underneath the hood either. All models come with a 624 horsepower V12 engine with 605 pounds of torque and an 8-speed automatic transmission. The Wraith can go from 0 to 60 in about 4.3 seconds. Cars are not typically viewed as a worthy investment as their value quickly depreciates. However, Rolls-Royce recently announced that production on the Wraith will end in 2023, so maybe this young lad's car will become a collector's item in the near future. The Bentley Bentayga is the mid-size SUV offering from Bentley, and here we can see the young boy sitting on the hood of a cream-colored one. Like the previous car, this vehicle's price can fluctuate greatly depending on how many modifications you throw on it. You can literally customize every single detail down to the stitching on Bentley's website. You can expect to pay at least $185,000 for the base model, while the Bentayga Speed can reach up to $263,000. The extra price comes with extra speed, as Bentley claims that the Bentayga Speed is the fastest SUV in the world, reaching top speeds of 190 miles per hour, powered by a twin-turbo W12 engine. All models come with an 8-speed automatic transmission and all-wheel drive. As I previously mentioned, you can take a trip down to Bentley's website and completely customize your dream vehicle all the way down to the cross-stitching on your seats. There isn't a detail you can't change or modify. Unfortunately, once you have finished your daydream, you only have the option to inquire to buy. It's a shame they won't tell us for how many lifetimes we will need to save pennies for. The Lamborghini Aventador has seemingly established itself as the go-to car for the ultra-wealthy to flex their income to the world. That holds true for our little man here, as he owns one to, I don't know, have sleepovers in, I guess? The Aventador is iconic, and keeping up with the trend from the previous cars we have discussed, it can be customized to meet the owner's needs. Pricing begins at $500,000 and can climb all the way up to $700,000 depending on the customizations. The design of this vehicle is aggressive, which is fitting since it can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.7 seconds. The 6.5-liter V12 engine produces 769 horsepower, which gives the beastly form some beast-level power. Mompha Junior isn't riding a yellow school bus to school. Instead, he'll be riding in the yellow Aventador that was given to him as a gift and shown on his Instagram. Isn't this the most adorable back-to-school photo you ever saw? His laces even matched the car. The Mercedes-AMG G63 is the next luxury car that Mompha Junior owns. There seems to be a strong trend here, since a base model of the 2022 G63 starts at $179,000, and, depending on our word of the day, customizations, the price can become considerably higher. Mompha Junior's Instagram shows the entire family standing in front of his car, with himself and his sister sitting directly on the hood. Everyone can easily fit inside with its 5-passenger capacity. Unlike the other cars we have discussed, Mercedes does not keep a veil of secrecy over this car. The engine is a handcrafted AMG 4.0-liter V8 bi-turbo that has 577 horsepower. It can hit 60 miles per hour in just 4.5 seconds and has a towing capacity of 7,000 pounds. The interior has several upholstery features like Napa leather and diamond stitching. The Mercedes-AMG G63 feels like the luxury version of a family car, since one of the key features that are emphasized are the safety features that include active brake assist, attention assist, and active distance assist, named Distronic. Those are good features to have in case Mompha Junior decides to take a cruise 6 years too early to do hood rat stuff with his friends. Who is this child that owns all of these cars and even owned a mansion at just 6 years old? Mompha Junior, whose real name is Muhammad Awal Mustafa, is the child to a Nigerian social media personality who goes by Mompha Senior. Mompha Senior, or Ismaila Mustafa to his mother, owns several businesses and is just as flashy on his Instagram as his son. He is often seen posting photos of himself on private jets or in front of cars in his collection, which vary slightly from his son. Mompha Senior owns a 2021 Mercedes GLE 63S, Lamborghini Huracan, and Ferrari 488 Spider. Mompha Junior's name is on several assets, which makes him a pretty wealthy youngster. Like his dad, he regularly posts to his Instagram documenting his insane life to his 24,000 followers and counting. Mompha Junior could unfortunately have his lifestyle upended due to the alleged actions of his dad. Ismaila is currently wanted by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commissions, EFCC for short, of Nigeria. He allegedly made his wealth by laundering funds obtained through unlawful activities, false asset declaration, and retention of alleged proceeds of crime. The EFCC even took to their Twitter to urge anyone knowing his whereabouts to come forward. Some people speculate if he brought this onto himself with his constant flaunting of his wealth. It's bound to attract the attention of the wrong people. If Mompha Junior is given houses and cars on his birthdays, then what in the world else can he expect on other gift-giving holidays? No fictional character can top the lavish items he has already been given. I guess a spaceship is the only thing left.